Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to start a series. I'm calling it our crypto leverage trading tutorial series. We're going to do a series of videos really introducing you how to be able to leverage trade cryptocurrency. Is it something that you should do? What are the benefits? What are the pitfalls? I will tell you, leverage is something that can be interesting, it can be exciting, but it can also be very scary if you don't know what you're doing. Today we're going to specifically talk about the best platform to use. And quite honestly, I am so excited about this because most people don't even know this platform exists. Imagine being able to trade cryptocurrency using leverage up to 150x, not having to use any KYC or AML, being able to trade in any country in the world, because this platform is totally compliant at the time of this video, as far as I know, with every country and every regulatory body in the world. This is unbelievable. You're talking about using a platform that is totally decentralized. This is the first video in the series of our crypto leverage trading tutorial, and we're focusing on the best platform for 2021. All right, let's get into this. But before we do, let me say this. If you're watching this video as part of our monthly membership, then you're watching this video early. You're watching it first. Those of you that are watching it on YouTube after its official launch, thank you so much for being here. If you want to find out how you can get access to some of this content early, go down in the description and subscribe to our Crypto Passive Profits membership. All right, let's talk about this. So if we're going to do a crypto leverage trading tutorial, then we got to talk about where are you going to trade this cryptocurrency in an environment that allows you to use leverage. Well, oftentimes you would use something like Binance.com. Maybe you would use Bybit or BitMEX or FinMEX, whatever that other MEX is out there that allows you to be able to trade cryptocurrency in a leveraged environment. But there's several problems currently with this solution. There's a lot of regulatory agencies around the world cracking down on crypto exchanges that allow you to use leverage. I just saw where Binance.com was literally pulling their business out of Korea because the South Korean government was cracking down on allowing their citizens to be able to use leverage, or businesses that allow their citizens to be able to use leverage. Another thing that would happen is there would be something called scam wicks. You know, the exchange oftentimes appear that they would claim they have some sort of outage or some sort of irregularity, and you would see some enormous price movement on the chart. Enormous. Everyone has done this. Coinbase has done this. Binance has done this. BitMEX has done this. All of them. There'd be this huge wick up or huge wick down. Us as traders or investors oftentimes feel like it's a scam wick, meaning it's a fake wick. They're hitting everyone's stops or knocking everyone out of trades, and they're basically using it as a way to kind of create more profit for themselves and their platforms. Of course, they'll never admit to that. But imagine not having to worry about something like scam wicks. Now, I'm not trying to hate on Binance or any of these centralized exchanges. I use Binance for my normal bot trading that I do. I don't talk about bot trading a lot on this channel, but I've been doing it for a while. I like it. It's producing right now. It's doing about 5 to 10% a month for me, and I really like it. But this platform that I've found here, I think there's a lot of potential, and I may be, as it continues to develop, I may be moving all of my trading to this platform at some point in the future. I just got to figure out how to use bots on the platform. So that will come down the road. Currently, this project is still under development, but the way it works today, so you're able to use 150x leverage. You don't have to do KYC. You don't have to do AML. Okay, enough about that. Let's talk about it. Some of the advantages over Binance on this trading platform: no funding fees. So what are funding fees? So normally when you trade leverage, you're charged a fee every few hours. That fee basically is like interest for borrowing money to be able to trade on leverage. It gets expensive very fast, especially if you're trying to hold a position open for a day or 2 or 3. And I like to hold positions open myself. The strategy that I like to use, I like to hold it sometimes for a day or 2 or 3 because I give the profits a chance to run. When I'm in a profitable trade, I want it to just really run, and I want those profits to grow and grow and grow. Now, on this decentralized platform, I'm able to allow the profits to grow, and I don't have to pay a fee to keep that position open, which is awesome. No scam wicks. We just talked about what scam wicks is. No slippage. That's awesome. This is where you come in at one price and, you know, the price seems to move before you can get that order placed. No KYC AML. No third-party risk. Your cryptocurrency stays in your wallet the entire time. You do not have to deposit on an exchange. Did you hear that? That is extraordinary. No one will ever hunt your stop loss in the hopes to trigger a liquidation cascade. Access to 150x leverage for all pairs, 100% fully isolated positions, easily scalable platform for multiple dozens of pairs, and also Forex, stocks, and commodities. That's going to be coming in the next update. They're going to have Forex in the next update, and I believe stocks. Extremely low fees. It's actually this is a little bit confusing. This is going to be some new fees that come out once the update is done. Right now, just so you know, it's 1% to open a trade, 2% to close a trade on your unleveraged position. So if you have $1,000 and you use 10x of leverage, that $1,000 is controlling $10,000 worth of a cryptocurrency. But you're charged the 1% and the 2% open and closing fee on the $1,000. Now that's going to change, and it's going to be 0.04% to open, 0.06% to close on your actual leveraged position on the $10,000. That's going to be coming up in the next update. There's reasons for this. Basically, the way it is now, if you use low leverage, you kind of end up paying a little bit more than someone's using higher leverage. So they want to even that out. But the fees are very low. This is basically the only fee that there is. There's no funding fee, no deposit fee, withdrawal fee, nothing like that. You don't deposit or withdraw anything anyway. Extremely narrow spreads on Bitcoin. 0.05% spread on large cap coins like Ethereum, Matic, and Link. How can all of this be? This is all derived from two architectural decisions made in building the platform. It operates in its own decentralized Chainlink Oracle network and receives for each trading pair 7 price feeds, which derives an aggregate price. So what this means is pulling the price feed using the Oracle network from several different places. So you can't get one isolated crazy scam wick. And the price feeds aren't, the platform itself is not responsible for creating its own price feeds. That's how when Binance or BitMEX create their own price feeds, then it's easy to think when there's something that goes crazy with the pricing, it's easy to wonder, did they do that themselves? Did they benefit from that price irregularity? And if they did benefit, then it's easy to think maybe they were the ones that caused that irregularity, and maybe it was done intentionally. You don't even have to worry about thinking about that in this environment because this platform does not create its own pricing feeds. It uses a native token called the GFarm token, a native token as collateral. When you make profit, this is important. When you make profit, GFarm gets minted. When you lose profit, GFarm gets burned. Therefore, all trades are made and settled in GFarm tokens according to its USD DAI value at the time of opening and closing of the trade. And the only liquidity pool needed for all pairs is the GFarm DAI liquidity pool. Scam wicks essentially don't occur because the price feed is an aggregate of 7 major exchanges. We discussed that. Trades get made with collateral and settled in GFarm right here. Trades get made with collateral and settled in GFarm through burning and minting, so you do not need to borrow anything nor pay funding fees. Your position also does not get sold into a liquidity pool upon opening and closing, and thus there is no slippage. If you decide to settle in GFarm, you will be able to settle in DAI, in which case you will experience minor slippage due to the sizable of GFarm and DAI pool. Right now, you can only settle in GFarm, their native token. It's incredible the way this platform works because they use that native token. In fact, I'll show you. There's a link to GFarm down in the description. It is an affiliate link, but you actually get a discount on your trading fees if you use that affiliate link. And by the way, if you don't use an affiliate link, you don't get the discount. So I recommend at least use the link down in the description. I'll put it down there for you. So let's take a look at this. I've got several trades open right now. I'm 40% in profit here, 30% here, 54% here. I'm trading Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Matic using 10x leverage. The way it works is you're just using GFarm tokens. You can buy GFarm on QuickSwap. We're using the Matic network. Now, if you're not familiar how Matic works, if you're familiar with Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum, it works very similar. You just add Matic to your MetaMask wallet. I have a video, I'll link it above, that actually walks you through exactly how to do this if you've never done it before. But ladies and gentlemen, this project is incredible. It works nearly flawlessly. I will tell you the only complaint that I have 2 possible complaints right now. One is you're not buying the underlying asset. If you were literally just trying to use it to buy an underlying asset, you can't do that. You're buying GFarm, and the GFarm is basically tracking the price, and your profits are going to be taken in the GFarm token. But that's also why it's able to stay decentralized. It's also why you don't use KYC AML. There's a lot of positives to that. The other thing that I don't like is because it is done in a decentralized way, and this is a small negative, but it's worth being aware of. It can take, when you go to place a trade, it can take a few seconds for that trade to go through. The price can move on you quite a bit in some cases if the market's very volatile. So on Matic, it's probably the fastest blockchain that we have right now. So it's going to take you, as long as there's no congestion or anything, 3 to 5 seconds, 10 seconds maybe. There are several things you can do, like increase your gas fee. I always increase my gas fee to about 100 GUI when I'm making trades personally. This project, it's so incredible. So few people even are aware this project exists, but what they're doing is awesome. The next update coming out, they're going to include stocks, they said. They're going to include Forex, and eventually stocks. I don't know if the stocks are going to be the very next update. But because, again, they're using their native token for you to be able to trade in and out of, that's the beauty of this whole thing. And you do it all in a decentralized format using, look, up to 150x leverage. Eventually, they're going to be able to increase this. They said they can go up to 1500x leverage even. Think about that, 1500x leverage. Now, leverage can get you hurt. I don't think most people even need to use 150x leverage. I would like to see a couple things. I'd like for you to be able to trade without leverage personally. I would love to be able to see where you could trade with zero leverage. I think this would make this thing awesome, and you would have a lot more potential people who would want to be able to use it. A lot more customers that would use it. The other thing that I would like to see on this platform is easily be able to integrate some bot trading. Now, you can program a bot. I may look at someone, if this project continues to go well, I may look at getting a bot programmed for us that we can use. I recommend that you check out this platform. It is super, super simple. To buy the GFarm token, all you have to do is come over here to farm, currently at $654. It's doing really, really well. The APR is providing liquidity, by the way, when you provide liquidity. I'll show you that real quick because I've got some liquidity over here too. When you provide liquidity, you can get an APR up 240%. There's a little trick to that. If you try to provide liquidity on your own, you're probably going to get about 40 or 50% APR. But I'll have another video where I'll show you how you can get that APR up to 240%. But on this video, I wanted to focus primarily on the trading platform in and of itself. To buy GFarm, all you have to do is come up here. And by the way, there's GFarm that was on Ethereum. GFarm 2 is on the Polygon network. Click right here, and it's going to take you over to QuickSwap. And you can go ahead. If you have Matic added to MetaMask, come over here. You can select Matic, select whatever you need, be able to purchase on GFarm. I will tell you, make certain if you're making trades that you have a little bit of Matic in your wallet, because if you're making very many trades, you're going to use it, just in gas fees. It's going to add up a little bit. The good news is Matic is still the cheapest blockchain to transact on. Those of you that have been watching my channel, if you're familiar with the Pulse chain, I'll put a video above. You can watch that video if you haven't seen it. The Pulse chain is about to launch. I'm very curious about how well something like this could work on something like the Pulse chain, because I think the Pulse chain may be faster and cheaper to use even over the Polygon network, but we'll just have to wait and see. Ladies and gentlemen, this is GFarm. By the way, I don't like the name GFarm. I don't love the name. I don't think it does a great job of explaining exactly what this thing is, what it does. Being no sign up, trade directly with GFarm tokens in your wallet. Man, you got to love that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you love cryptocurrency, stay tuned as we bring you more videos in our crypto trading tutorial series. Thank you so much for watching. Decentralized cryptocurrency equals freedom. This has been a decentralized trading platform, GFarm. Links in the description. Thank you so much for watching. By the way, in case you were wondering, this is not a sponsored video. I'm out.